Judas was holding an important responsibility. In John 13:29 we read, "Some thought that because Judas had the money bag, Jesus was telling him, 'Buy what we need for the feast,' or that he should give something to the poor." He was also given spiritual powers. In Luke 9:1 we read, "And he called the 12 together and gave them power and authority over all demons and to cure diseases. And they departed and went through the villages preaching the gospel and healing everywhere." Luke 9:6. Judas preached the gospel that he did not obey. Then Satan entered Judas. There are people who get into the details of this statement. We are not told whether he was possessed physically or whether he came under a deeper influence. That is a non-issue. Judas then established contact with the religious leaders. He went away and conferred with the chief priests and officers how he might betray him to them. Luke 22:4. He was not forced to betray, but he went on his own and offered his services. He made the religious leaders glad. Verse 5. The religious leaders could not arrest Jesus. Luke 22:2. When an insider from Jesus came and offered his services, they must have been ecstatic. This is also why they went in the night to arrest Jesus. In Luke 22:53 we read, "When I was with you day after day in the temple, you did not lay hands on me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness." Judas betrayed Jesus for money. When we read Matthew's Gospel, we know that it was not that they offered money on their own, but that Judas asked for it. In Matthew 26 verses 14 and 15 we read, "Then one of the 12, whose name was Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said, 'What will you give me if I deliver him over to you?' And they paid him 30 pieces of silver." 30 pieces of silver was the price of a slave. In Exodus 21:32 we read, "If the ox gores a slave, male or female, the owner shall give to the master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned." What a tragedy that Judas was willing to betray Jesus for the price of a slave. Having received his prize, Judas sought an opportunity to betray Jesus. Verse 6. Have a blessed day.